And you be messing up rooms. Yes, come down, because I'm not gonna come over and then start cleaning up a mess behind you. Person to check and balance. It's like, hey, so it's like out of mind, out of sight. So we want to make a vision board because they say when you look at something constantly, then you remind yourself to work on those goals, you remind yourself to do those things. And I know this has been a difficult year for many people. So we want to just come together to support one another in what each other visions are, and then just have fun putting our vision boards together. And then at the end, we'll pick a place to hang them up in our homes. And whoever wants to talk a little bit about a vision board, they can. So as we begin to create our vision board, we're just going to be talking as well. It's open forum. If any, some people usually send in questions. If there's questions or there's
If something's on your
whatever,
heart,
right? When it's laid on your heart,
lay
hallelujah.
it on your heart.
Jesus, lay it on our heart right now, God. No.
Not you want to preach, Lord.
We laugh, we joke, we pray, we play around. Amen. Everybody may not know each other on there, so can we just go around and introduce ourselves? That if you want to say, add something about yourself, you can, or want something you like to do. So first, my name is Jasmine. Hey, Jazz. I think I know everybody on the line, but we're still going to introduce myself. And what I enjoy doing is helping others be encouraged and building others up. Whoever wants to go next. We don't have a
My name is
particular order.
Carolyn, and I'm Jazz's second mom. I'm so proud of her, and we lost distance, but we didn't lose communication. And I
Amen.
love that about all of my children. I get them, and I cannot get rid of them, but that's okay because that's how you have the village. And I hope, Jazz, that I have proven to you that I am here for you. I can be your
Mm.
mentor. I can have a shoulder, and that is forever.
Yes, Mama Carol. That's why you can always be Mama Carol. I know. When I come south, I'm coming right to your house. I love you.
I love you more.
Who wants to go next?
Well, my name is Tiffany. You can call me Lady G. You can call me just Tiffany. It just doesn't really matter to me. Um, um, I like to help people heal and become whole. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I am excited about 2021 because God has definitely done some things the end of this year that I am grateful for, that I'm excited about. Um, so yeah, if you want to know anything else about me, feel free to ask. But don't ask me nothing if you don't want to hear the truth. So ask somebody else.
You got me cracking up.
Well, I ain't never in all my days.
Okay, beautiful. I see you
I
there.
guess I'm next then.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Amber. Excuse me, I'm having a bad allergy day, so the eyes, everything is puffy. Having a week. And I'm Jazz friend slash sister slash cousin slash everything. And I'm just here to, you know, get the word and take it because I can use it. And while doing that, if I can, empower other women or help somebody, if my story or anything can touch someone, I'm here for that too. This is my first call, so I'm excited. I'm just learning how to do Zoom. I'm kind of not into all with my daughter's remote learning, I'm getting better at it. But I'm just here.
We got you, Amber. We got you. Now, where's the lady hiding over there?
I guess I'll last. Hi.
Say the best for last.
You know,
Hi.
I'm Robin, just simply Robin. Um, I'm an encourager. I don't mind encouraging anybody. I don't mind praying for anybody. No, I'm just now getting learning the Zoom too, so don't feel bad, baby. You ain't on your own. I'm old school. Um, they forced me on here.
The
All of them
nerve.
up there in the
Did you hear
corner
this,
forced me.
The
They
blood of
forced me
Jesus
on here.
against you.
They made me.
Tiffany? Mm.
But
Miss Robin,
I know,
Miss
man.
Well,
I
Robin,
I'm
know. I
glad
know,
you're
darling. I ain't
here.
gonna lie. I ain't
Miss
gonna lie. They
Robin,
ain't for yes, darling.
please don't ever say what we cannot do.
That's right. You right.
Okay? It may take a little bit because I'm up there with you somewhere. But you know what we gonna do? We gonna get it done.
We sure is, honey. You ain't lying about
I
that one.
still don't know how to use my smartphone,
Me-
and I don't care because it dials and I
That's
can
right.
text. That's all I need.
That's it. As long as I can text and make a phone call, I'm good.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't tell
and
nobody
and
what we
Google
can do now.
and Google.
We can do it all.
We sure can. And
All
that's
things.
about it. All
Come
things.
on. That's a word right there. Stop playing
All
around.
things through Christ Jesus strengthens us. That's right.
So
But
as
I'm
as
here in the corner.
as we make our boards and cut our stuff, then we just gonna talk. Um, I'll start, and it's open floor. So if anybody want to say anything, anybody want to add, if anybody want to throw anything out there while we beginning to cut our stuff up, I always like to start with self-care because I know as women, we tend to forget about self-care for ourselves. We take care of everybody else. We take care of our kids, our parents, our family, household work, whatever. We take on the cares of the world. But when it comes time for us to do something for ourselves, we have a problem with that. We have issue with that. It doesn't work out. And I just want to let everyone know that self-care is not selfish. Because people will have you thinking that. I think I actually got that to put on my vision board. People will have you start thinking that because they're so used to you doing everything for them. When you begin to do something for yourself, people have a heart attack. But even if it's just like 5 minutes out your day to take a breather and do something positive, deep breath, breathing, listening to something inspirational, do it, especially if you got children. I don't care how old they is, because your kids can still drive you crazy as adults. Look, I got little ones and I got ones over 18. They all drive me crazy. So you want to just make sure you're taking that time out for that self-care to do the things you like it. And some people can't get it at home because home just is so chaotic at times. And go out, or maybe go to the nail place, maybe go to somewhere where you can have some peace and quiet. Sometimes I go sit in my car. I got to sit in my car, listen to the radio because it's hard to escape
Relax.
all these crazy kids in here. But yeah,
Hold on
just
1 second.
go ahead.
Um, Reverend Jazz,
Go
are
ahead,
you
mom.
feeling it? You felt it a long time ago, didn't you?
Come on.
With the twins, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what happened? You made it?
Yep.
All
Sure
right now.
did. Sure
All right.
did. That's
Go
right.
ahead, girl. Don't never say what you can't do, remember?
That's
You're
right. And
going
we
to
know we
continue to
gonna
do
make
it.
it
That's your passion.
right. That's true.
That's the passion. See, I don't have a
Hmm.
passion for it no more because I'm on my own. I ain't got no time for that. And not this sister. I ain't got no time for that.
I got no
Y'all
time
go
for all that.
ahead. My granddaughter's 21 and my grandson's 18. I'm
Wow.
just
Yep.
waiting on Jesse, so I'll do it all over again.
Uh-huh. He taking his time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very true what Mama Carol said to us. We gotta take the stance that we can do anything. At times we put limits on ourselves. And it should be, I got that on my thing too. No limits, no boundaries. Whatever you set your mind to, believe that you can do it and work hard to do it. And that's going to sometimes incorporate us having to let people go, let things go, let places go, even though we don't want to. Because the truth of the matter, everything that we like ain't good for us. Some stuff is holding us back, holding us down. It's like an anchor trying to keep us from elevating to where we need to be.
Well, if that ain't the truth.
Yeah, Elder Robin.
That's so true because for the past few years I had to let go of a lot of things. Past hurt, past regrets, past mistakes, um, anger. And I feel much better now that I let it go because it can fester inside of you, it can really mess you up. But I
Mhm.
thank God for Jesus that He allowed me to go through the process of healing. And now I don't have them feelings like I had before towards certain people that have done me wrong. So for the new year, I have some plans for my life. You know, um, I just want to. I'm praying on it. I believe God's gonna let it happen in due time, and I'm just grateful for it.
And that's true what you said about healing. Because if we don't allow ourselves to heal, then we're gonna just walk around continuously bleeding, hurting the
Mm.
wrong people. And then when God connect us with the right people, or if it's in a relationship with the right man, that we don't even recognize it because we so busy hurt and not healing. And we think everybody is alike. Like, oh, you're gonna just do what this one did, and so we already have these pre-assumptions. But when we allow ourselves to heal, then we can treat each person individually and not make what they say, Peter pay for Paul, or how the saying goes. Because it's the same thing with us when we get into anything, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, whatever it is, we want people to give us a fresh start. Like just because one of your homegirls did you wrong, you don't want to now not let nobody else in because you're thinking all girls are like that, because that's not the case.
Right.
You walking
Sometimes we just
quiet,
keep
Lady G.
ourselves busy. Oh, I
Yeah.
was cutting, girl. I was reading, so I was like, "Oh, let me cut this." Ooh, ooh, ooh. Uh, but you know what? What came to me while you were talking was, um, sometimes it's not we make ourselves busy so that we don't have the space to allow people in. We won't make time for the new relationship because of past hurt, past um, situations that we've been through. So we keep ourselves busy, Jazz, so that we don't have room.
I'm telling my baby.
And then we don't have room for the people that God wants to send in our life, whether it's friendships, whether it may be a connection to a job. It could be a connection as simple as someone helping you to pursue something that you wanted to pursue. Matter of fact, that's what Alpheus preached about Sunday. Is that
Hey,
sometimes God connects you just to people to help you to learn about this or to connect you to somebody else. And so we have to be mindful of our baggage that it doesn't hinder connections that we need to go into the spaces that we ourselves desire.
that's so true. We got Jasleen joined us. Hello, Jasleen.
Hi.
So we just talking as we cut out and begin. I know you're doing yours virtually. See, she high tech. She
You know,
gonna
I
teach
was
us one
talking,
day.
girl, I was thinking about doing that. I said, Jazz gonna be mad if I do that.
No, you
Mom.
so while we making those is cutting out old school way, we cutting things and stuff, we talking and at the same talk. So you can feel free if you want to chime in or say anything or whatever. So right now we just cutting it. We just having girl talk. So we're just talking about healing and self-care and stuff like that, taking on the cares of the world, those type of things.
Because we do it all.
No, you do it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, see, your daughter said it. She said, "Yeah, you do it all."
Mom, I
I said we can do it all, Mom.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
Mommy said.
And then,
Well, down here,
go ahead.
for me, the relationship, whatever they want to call it, doesn't work because, quote unquote, I'm a New Yorker. Okay. So I'm trying to ask them, what are you fearing about me? And I can go off. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to just say what you want to say to me. Okay. So that's the hang up that they have. That I know the
from the
game
north.
or whatever y'all think y'all doing, or y'all very slow. And the older they get, the worse it seems like they get. Because
You got
when
somebody second in that.
yeah, when I tell the boys, I be like, yo, I'm gonna get me a 55-year-old. Mom, you can't. I said, don't tell me what I can't do, because these 60-year-olds, 70, they ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm scared of the 55 because they might be somewhere where I'm not, right now. So,
Come on.
I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting, I still have to talk to see where I'm going, but I am waiting for him to put someone in my life, because the ones that, I'm responding to or just having a conversation, how you say they just not for me.
Right.
And they think that I'm shying away or whatever, but I'm just being called you because you asked me to call you, or whatever the case may be. So let's not get it twisted.
I'm just trying not to hurt your little feelings. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to hurt your little feelings.
Me. Yeah, me. I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell
that's what
them
you're
that.
saying. Yeah. I'm
You
just
know.
not trying to hurt your little feelings.
But it went so far because I was going to the barber shop with one of them that was fascinated with me or whatever. And, I always have children, so my son runs the barber shop. So he kept on questioning my son. So my son gave him my general phone number, quote unquote. So in the barber shop, he wanted to ask me, what's your phone number? And I rang out my other phone number. This is the one you're supposed to have. And he questioned it or whatever. So he comes over and it was like a me, 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 me. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay. You just sit there and you say, okay, so.
Very selfish.
Where's the conversation going with you?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting there listening. I'm like, okay. So it hit hard because I told him I like New York fashions, but that's my opinion.
Right.
But you are, excuse me, you're a Christian. This is where I'm going with this about being a Christian and what's coming out of your mouth. So he just went somewhere he don't need to go. So I was like, okay, I blocked my numbers.
Right.
So now we're in the barbershop, and this guy comes from Jersey and was saying he ain't seen no clothes because the Mac was on or whatever. This guy leaned up in the chair and called me out my name. Girl, I got up to go to my car because I got Louis in there. Louis helps me with everything. And he stopped me and asked me not to do it. And then I thought about it because that's my son's barbershop. I don't want to disrespect nobody.
Right.
And he came out and kept on using that word. Jazz, my instinct said to do what?
Yeah, I know you wanted to hurt him.
Let's get it on. And they was looking at me like it just happened. I was like, yeah, okay, what? But my thing is, don't get upset when you cannot get the reaction from someone that you expect.
Yeah, and that's a problem because a lot of men is like that. They get mad and they want to get disrespectful because you don't respond to them the way they want you to respond. It's like, I don't have to take every offer that's put in front of me.
Right. And is you a dime piece? First of all, did you watch the thing I shared on Instagram? I watched this show, this podcast on YouTube. It is called Here's the Thing. And she was talking about how men be shooting for stars and they not even in a rocket ship. They in a Pinto.
Hey.
And they think that just because they come and holler at you that you're supposed to fall all over them. Don't nobody want you in your Pinto.
Come on, somebody.
Keep it to yourself.
Oh, you dealing with arm candy here, and I don't want to have some chocolate that's gonna melt. Help me out now. Come on, chocolate melts.
That's good right there.
I need some hard candy. You know what I'm saying? because you want this arm candy. Yeah, I know you surely do, but that's my choice.
Right.
God will send him.
Yep. That's what Tiffany tells me all the time. Right.
Yeah.
Why you looking at me like that, Tiffany? She tells me all the time. She's like, God will say, God be like, listen here. God just want me to be
Jazz
safe.
don't got no patience.
I don't. I ain't gonna lie.
Jazz want him to
No, I
come
got
yesterday.
and not in relationships. I don't got patience. Also, but in
Jazz want him to been here yesterday. He's supposed to have been here 7 months ago.
but like,
But it's truth be told, Jazz don't got time for him, so he don't need to come. Cause when he come, he gonna be like, well, "What I'm supposed to do? Where I fit into the equation?"
and that's what we gotta realize, because it's not only God, preparing them. He's preparing us because he know what attitudes that we gonna bring. He know what we gonna set, when we gonna be ready to throw that. Oh no, you hit that, you push that button. So, while he gotta find the perfect person for us, he gotta mold us as well too. Because we know we got some habits that can drive somebody crazy at times too.
Right.
So that's why we gotta learn ourselves too. We gotta know, like, yeah.
But remember, you can always agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I
So
talked
true.
to this guy 2 times, and his issue was the way that I say what I got to say because I can. I'm telling you what I like. That's my opinion.
He
Right.
must have been a Virgo. But go ahead, sis.
I don't know what he was, but I know he was old, and I think he lied about his age. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I don't know. Like I say, down here, they ain't ready. They're
But you
not
know
ready
what
for
it
this.
is? People have to understand that just because I'm not your cup of tea, I'm not your cup of coffee, don't mean that I'm not somebody else's. So you may not like the way that I am, but somebody gonna love the way that I am.
Or
You
don't
love
like
the way that
don't not
I'm
like me because you're not strong enough.
Come on.
right.
True.
Don't not like me because you ain't built enough for a strong
Because
woman with
everybody
her own
can't handle this.
opinion.
Right.
Don't get
Sis,
mad now.
Sister Amber, you have one of them Virgos too?
Oh,
I was
Girl,
married.
I'm gonna have.
I was married to one. I was trying to get him out of my
Oh,
get
girl,
going, but
Oh Lord.
girl.
these divorce procedures are
I'm gonna
taking
have
too
to holler
long.
at you on a side note. Just
Come on, no, girl.
sister to sister.
I already cut him off. I cut him off already. I'm
Oh
done with
yeah,
him
me too.
because they the worst.
Yeah.
Controlling, manipulating,
No
Eh,
offense to the if
no
there are
kind
some
of.
good ones out there. No offense to y'all,
No, I'm not offending anybody. No, no.
but they
Because let me
gotta
tell you
do
something.
better.
There's some Leos ain't they to correct me that I don't like. So don't feel
Uh
bad.
oh.
I
Don't
don't,
forget
because
about
some
the
of them,
Just
Libras.
some people that just trash.
some Leos. I'm a Leo. Some of them are just, I don't want to say the word,
All right. Yeah.
but
We
they
don't
just
want to offend
backward.
nobody, so we gonna
No,
just
no, no, no. Not everyone's like that.
yeah.
Just a few. Just
It's a
yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
about the
So
person and
right,
how
the
they was
person.
raised,
yeah,
Right.
how they were
Right.
raised, and do they have
Or not
morals?
raised.
yeah, that too.
Hello.
And raise
You
a
heard?
man. Mm.
Cause
And Miss
I'm
I
telling you.
always say, I don't judge people, but
no,
like
no, no,
we
no.
all have stories. Some have broken homes, some have both parents, and I feel like the ones with like, the two parent home have you would think they have everything right, and those be the ones that really be completely opposite to where you meet somebody that comes from a different type of background that has more morals and respect for women because of what they've been through, so they wouldn't want to take no one, you know what I'm saying, through something that they experienced. But then you have, I don't know, it's crazy.
See,
It's
but a
because
lot of
it's people.
men like my age or whatever, and they always say don't go back in the past, okay? Because this is a whole different thing. So when we want to communicate, I want to find out basically what happened. Okay, so
Mhm.
I don't want to get into detail. We're not going there. I just want to know what happened in your perspective because you're the only one talking
Exactly.
to me. I'm not going to pass my opinion. I'm going to sit and listen. So I sit and listen. So I say, okay, let me tell you about my past relationship. I'm not getting
Right.
deep. I'm just telling you what I did not accept and what I did
Exactly.
not
Right.
appreciate. Okay. So if you already told me what you have to say, don't come back and say, because I'm telling you this is the way I'm going to do it. You know how people
Yeah.
listen and they say, oh, so she's going to do, yeah, okay. So long story short, I'm going to let you know in on a few things and what I like and what I don't. And when you cross the line, you're going to see what's going to happen because I will show you. Long story short, don't yell. I'm not your
Exactly.
child and I'm right here. And they did it anyway. I just shut down. I ain't say nothing. I went along with the program, but that's not Carolyn. Do you know, give it about half an hour. Oh, I apologize for yelling. I didn't even accept his apology. I went on with my day. So once again, you can agree to disagree and you can put out there what it is that you like and what you do not like and what you will accept and what you will not accept, because guess what? You are you.
Mm-hmm.
He made you for you. Nobody can tell you what you can and can't say and what you can and cannot do.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Oh Lord, why you starting
Exactly.
off with this?
No?
You know, what's key, and that what you're saying too, is standards. We have to set
Right.
some standards and stick to it. Because a
Right.
lot of times we'll make exception to the standard. Oh, okay, maybe if I just bend a little bit or whatever, and then we look at like, okay, how we end up where we at now? And it's like set your standards and stick to your standards. Like what I do now, I create like a chart. I got a little chart. I need to go and look. Like, oh no, you deviating on it. That's no, they're not meeting the standards. Don't even do it because you begin to you get lonely, you get bored, or you want to go, then you're like, all right, let me go. This is just for fun. Then before you know it, you caught up in something that you didn't even, want to be in. So you gotta have standards and then, keep those standards. And if you meet somebody that's not willing to, meet those standards, and it's like, okay, because if somebody really want to be with you, they're gonna rise to them standards that you put. That's how you
That's
gonna
right.
know.
Hello.
And if they don't, then it's
You
like, all
gonna
right,
step
you
up
ain't
or
the
you
one,
gonna step
boo.
left?
Hello, step
Hmm.
up or step out.
That's what I'm going to do, make myself a list of standards because I'm with Miss Carol. I'm not with the yelling at me because I've been down that road for 20 years. And you're not gonna put your hands on me because I've been down that road already. You will respect me, and so we can have a conversation. We can even have a dispute, but we ain't gonna go crazy because that means you gotta go.
Right.
So I'm making my
And it's
standard
all about
list,
knowing your
I
worth.
agree.
and that too. You have to know your worth. I'm worth more than garbage.
Come on.
Right.
See, but I taught my boys from day one, you don't hit a woman,
Come, come
okay?
on.
You
Mm-hmm.
walk away. I don't care
Right.
whose child it is. Any man on the street, I will tell them just like, because now you want me to lay down with you, but I got a black eye or
Right.
I got a busted lip. And may I ask you, please, what was the reason? If you caught me doing something, which we are not that type of women. You know what type of women that you received. I didn't come out of a bar. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come out of
Right.
no club. I came out there somewhere where I was enjoying myself, but I was in the right atmosphere. So why are you putting your hands on me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a time that you walk away. And once again, men, real men, will not subject themselves to do that. And the first time they do that, that will be their last.
We're gonna be
So no,
playing
you
grip
don't
ball.
subject yourself to stay nowhere where somebody's putting their hands on you. That verbal abuse, I took it for about 4 or 5 years, and it went over my head. And then I just said, I'm tired, I'm gone, and I left. I don't want to listen to this anymore.
Right.
No hard feelings, deuces, because this is not for me. But when it comes to hands, laying hands, that's Jesus' job. That is nobody else's job. Come on now, stop.
That's
You
right.
are not my daddy, and my daddy would not put his hands on me. Not that he was scared of me, because guess what? He respected women, but he tore my mama ass up until we tore his ass up. You don't do that.
Right.
So mama, you go beat all your girls because that's all we had was girls. But you want to turn around and beat my mama? I don't think so. We beat him so bad. He started calling my mama. You don't do that. She's sitting here waiting on you, cooking, and you out there doing what you want to do. You don't do that.
Don't.
Okay? We wasn't raised with cattle. And we were not raised in the street.
That's right.
So that right there is like, And that's how, I don't know, I think I may want to be a mentor or what you call it? Work with babies. I can't do it right now. But I'm just saying, but that's what I feel because I have a lot to offer.
It is
if
needed.
You will accept it. I'm not
It's
pinpointing
needed.
anything, but I've been there. I will not let you know about anything that I have not seen. Maybe I've been through, but that would be my testimony.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
These young ladies need to understand that you are worth something.
Come
to
on.
somebody.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
I watch these court shows and you're not the daddy but I did it because you did it and blah blah blah. Really? But who's carrying these babies?
Hello.
We are.
Right.
And then it comes back to say you're not the daddy. Now all of a sudden you embarrassed. Why? Because you lied and you slept with somebody else. That's nasty. And a lot of these young girls out here getting these guys, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He's riding in a nice car, oh, okay, I'm going to leave my mama house. Okay, and then what happens? He's going to tear your hind parts up because guess what? You act like you ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah,
I have a young lady that I met in the church. We was having loves and hugs, and you know me, Jazz, I'm a hugger, whatever, and she was just really distraught. So I said, okay, I'll be right back. Let me finish with my loves and hugs. And I jumped in the chair next to her. And we had to go outside because she just let it out. So she is still walking with God as of today. It wasn't my doing. It may be from her listening. And I always listen to her. Her daughters are tearing her up. You hear what I'm saying? And it hurts me because I can't tell her what to do because I don't have any situations like that.
Right.
But women and my sisters as the same way, that's been out in the street, gave up their children or whatever they did. And I've tried to explain this to her a nice way. You don't owe them nothing. You made your mistake.
Right.
Okay. You're moving on. But I don't have to put up with you leaving my house when you want to stay here and you're not going to pay and you basically giving me your hind parts to kiss. No, that's not going to happen. But I can't tell her what to do with her children. I tell her like this. You paid your dues. Keep on walking in faith. If you feel you're going to slip, I need you to call me. You don't need to slip behind your children because this is about you. They're grown.
Right.
Stop taking all of that weight on your shoulders.
That's what we do all the time. We got to get better.
So she's understanding better, it's because her relationship is going sideways, which I don't jump in either, but he believes that he's paying bills and this girl is laying up in his house. What can I say? To the 26, 27-year-old, like you were saying, Jazz, these girls, oh my God, that's why I don't have none.
They need a lot of guidance. And it do, like we in the times, it's different. These girls, that's why you said a mentor. It's needed. The young ladies that's coming up now, and I think each and every one of us on here have something to offer, whatever, because they lost. They are lost. They making, decisions that's going to destroy their life forever, and they don't want to listen. So, it's just like that hug might have what got to. Sometimes that's what we just got to do, is hug somebody, just be an ear, and that's enough support there because it's different. It's really different now. And it's like, wow.
Yeah, because back in the days, you couldn't do that to your mama. You'll bust you upside your head. I got 2 girls and 1 son. And I dare one of them to come in my face. Jazz will tell you.
She be ready to bust people
They
up all the
30.
time.
No, they 30. I'm telling you, 30, 23, and 21. The 21 moved out. There's a choice you made. There's a choice you want to do. Go ahead. My 30-year-old and my 23-year-old, no, I got a bone in the back of my room behind my bed. I will bust you upside your head if you try me. You're not living in my house for free. You ain't sleeping for free. You got to pay me rent, and you better take care of your own responsibilities. That's it. But it's how you raise your kids today that matters, because you don't
Right.
teach them right from wrong. Like I told my one son, I dare you to tell a woman tell me that you put your hands on her. I don't care who my kids are. I told my youngest one, I said, by right, that man has the right to call the cops on you and get arrested. That's your business. I tell my other oldest one, she picky and mean. She don't, I mean, she's 30, I have no grandchildren. Right is right to anybody. Just because I'm mother, I'm not gonna side by you if you're wrong. I believe I told
Right.
this since my
Right.
kids were young. If you're wrong and I know you're wrong, you're wrong.
Oh, you
That's
wrong.
like
Yes,
you go
right.
out there and say you sold something and you brought it home to me. I'm going to say, no, he didn't do that. Did you do that? Did you steal that? Did you go out there and do that crime? Because you did that, you got to pay for it. No, it hurts me to see you go to jail, but you have to pay the crime. I'm not siding with nobody. I see that done already. Parents side with their kids. No, because if you know how your child is, then you take the responsibility of what your child is doing.
Doing right. Right.
My oldest had a mouth. Every time I heard the teacher call me, why you gotta keep talking? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your mouth? That's an adult, you're a kid. One more time that woman got to call my house is over like popcorn. But I knew my youngest had a mouth. Own up to your kids' responsibilities and deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
See, but they
Starts from
know,
babies.
excuse my French, I am not co-signing no bullshit.
That's it.
We're
My
not supposed
I'm
children
to.
not neither.
are 40 and 36. You can ask Jazz. I had two generations. I can come by that park and everything is like, hey, Miss Carol. And I wave to everybody and I go mind my business. When there was something going on, I try to go with them to parks or whatever the case may be, because you got to get them out the project.
Mm-hmm.
You got to move them around. We didn't have lots of places to go, but we can make up something to do. Get up off the bench,
Right.
make
Do
it
with what
happen.
you got. That's right.
Jazz and her aunts and them would try to make music. We have a little bit of food. And then you got the nigga-itis and they just gonna keep on doing it. Carolyn's going upstairs. I can't do this. You're just doing something peaceful. And at Jazz in them age where they didn't listen, and Jermaine's age, which is 40, their fun was fighting or guns. I'm like, no, we're not doing all of that. We just want to entertain y'all. There's nothing for y'all to do. We're gonna cook. We're not asking for anything. Y'all play basketball. We're gonna have music and you enjoy it. All hell break loose because they done started drinking beer, don't know what to do or whatever. But come on now. That's how I got to her cousin, Chris. Chris couldn't take it either. So Chris found out I'm gonna go to Miss Carolyn's house. And I couldn't get rid of him. He made sure at any time he came down, he had a bag. And he would find me. I'm
Uh-huh.
going to your house. I said, excuse me? Did you ask your mother? Oh, she don't mind. What do you mean she don't mind? I got my bag. See, I was like, you're not right, Chris.
He made you
Chris
his
coming
second
home with
mother.
me. Yeah,
He
Chris coming
did.
home. And he wants the whole weekend. He don't want to give me no breaks. But it's really the upbringing of these children. Let me see. It all started to me in, let me see, 57. Like the 80s and the 90s when the crack came. That's when I seen the villages it wasn't the villages, it was the ones older than me leave their children with with their mother and them. Because I had that as well. So what guidance can the grandmother give at that age? Like I was
Right.
telling you, Jazz, 3 and 4, I'm looking at them like, really? I be done taught them a new one. So to me, at my age, what age would I try to mentor children at
Mentor, right. Right.
where they would actually just listen?
Right.
So that's when I'm saying I have a vision. I'm just trying to put tell God to answer me. Where am I going? I don't know if I can get up there. I might can mess down here, like maybe
Right.
13 and 14.
To find, tell you where your place is at that
Yeah,
age.
yeah, or I'm going down to babies.
Right.
But that's what I see in my future that I feel that I can give back,
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
you know.
And there's no age, kids, me being 4 years old, losing my mom,
Ooh.
and there's no age limit to when your life can change and things, you need help with things or you might need someone to talk to.
That's
Not
right.
at 4,
That's
but
right.
I'm 31 and I remember it like it was yesterday. So we can't say these kids not going to be remembering these things or they don't know. I'm 31 and I still remember it. So I feel any age you can start just to
Hmm.
coaching. It's not an age limit,
Right.
my opinion.
No, it's true. And
True.
Lady G, the healing expert. Like, like a lot of the healing that we have to go through is trauma that we experienced as a child, and we never really
Hmm.
dealt with it or never really got over it. So, those are things that continue to come up, and sometimes we need a shoulder to cry on. Sometimes we just need somebody to hug. There's many times that I didn't say anything, not a word, and just hug youth, and they've broken down, and that's all they needed. Was the hug. Because some people don't even get hugged at home. Some people don't even get told, I love you. Some people don't even get told they're pretty. I care about you. Some kids don't even get asked, how was your day? Like when you get out there
Hmm.
and you start helping people, you hear stuff, you be like, oh wow. Because the things that we take for granted, somebody, checking up on you, seeing how you're doing, saying, I love you, I miss you. A lot of people do not even have that. Just, do you need a
Right.
plate of food, honey? Is there anything? A lot of people don't have the things that we think is like second nature.
Yeah. And I agree. I always say that parenthood is a job that you can't retire from because the older your kids get, they still need you because not so much in the magnitude that they needed you when you were in when you they were an infant or even a teenager, but there's things that are going to arise that happen in life that they're not going to be sure how to handle, and so they're going to seek you for your guidance, for your wisdom. There might even be times that they just need you for emotional support because you might be the only person that they feel like they can confide into. So I made a post a couple years ago and I was like, y'all people who think that because y'all kids turn 18, that job as a parent is done are sadly mistaken. And if that's how you want to treat your child, then that's a shame on you because
I
you
told
fully
my
grown
father
and
he stuck
still,
with me forever.
yeah. But it's
There ain't no
people.
age limit on that.
But that's what this is the only job that really is a lifetime commitment.
Yes,
And a
yes.
parent.
Because even if you get married, both of y'all is grown. But when you become a parent, you is with that person from the day they come out the womb to the Lord call you home. And that's your prayer. That you go home, that you are, you pass before them. But I know people who be like, I'm kicking my child out when they turn 18. They didn't ask me for nothing. Duh. And I'll be like, well, shit, you might have should have thought about this for your child.
Right, just 18,
Because at
go.
18,
Done.
right, because at 18, are you really fully capable of going out into a world that's going to chew you up and spit you out
Yeah.
to stand on your own 2 feet? And why would you want to do that to them? I wouldn't take my 2-year old and take him to the lion's den and think he gonna survive. That's
Uh,
just dumb.
Right.
you're right about that because
Hmm.
I got one that moved out. She's 21. She still calls me. She was just here, but last weekend to go shopping in my house. Ma, can I have a couple of paper towels? Okay, then it'll be you got Brillo, got this, got soap, this. All right, just go on down the closet, take what you want. Go into the other closet, take some cleaning supplies. Go here, take the garbage trash bags if you want those too. Go ahead, just take it. Here. Here's some Brillo. Go on.
Yeah.
You always gonna be a mother no matter what, you know what I'm saying? But I have a
And you
30-year
know
old,
what?
she's still in my house. It
I
just
think
it's
that
just
it's
what
a
it is.
very I think that it's a very American thing that we try to kick our kids out. Because if you look at other cultures, them children live with them until they could buy their own house. They done got married, mama, daddy, uh, the new couple in there. The new couple done had a baby, and they don't move out until they can buy a house because they believe in the family being a community. The grandmother teaching the mother how to be a mother, helping and filling in the gaps. In America, we like, oh, you pregnant? Go find your own place to live.
You ain't saying
You
to him
ain't bringing no baby up in here. I don't want to hear all that. And then we wonder why we have coming into adulthood the way that they are. The parent that they had was not equipped to raise them. They didn't have a village, a community around them to say, no, baby, don't do that. Or, well, you need a little help. You need a break. You've been working, you've been taking care. Let me take them for you so you can be a break, so you can get a break. No, we just throw them out in the wolves. Just go for what you know. And then when they come knocking on our door to come home, what you want? Why are you here? Well, you only can stay here 2 months. Who can get their life together in
in
two
2 months.
months?
Please, it's some adults that can't do that. You expect a child, a young adult to do that. Come on.
Right? And then some of my problem is your fault.
Hello. Mm. Like, why you like
I
that? Because
can't
you
even
taught me that. You taught me to be like
right,
that.
and I can't even come to you and say, well, you did not in a disrespectful way. I can't even come to you in a respectful way and say, when you did that, that hurt me. That made me feel this way.
Hmm.
You don't talk to me about that. You don't. Well, who am I supposed to talk to?
It's true. They get
Where I'm supposed to
offended.
get advice from? If I go to the therapist, I'm crazy. If I go talk to your sister, why you telling my business? Like,
Don't be telling my business now. I ain't playing that.
so who am I supposed to go to?
It's true.
You the
We
mama,
mess
you the
these kids
daddy,
up.
girl.
No,
And my
you
prayer for my kids is that they leave my house whole and to be good citizens in the world, that they are confident in themselves, that they have an assured foundation. I don't want my babies walking out of here looking like a shattered piece of glass, trying to go out here and get broken up some more. No, because this world is not a nice place.
it's surely
It's
not.
some nice people in it, but it ain't a nice
It's true. And I think more, not even just mothers, but fathers too, parents as a whole need to be able to acknowledge when they made a mistake and work
Yes.
different because we know kids don't come with a manual. So we make
No.
mistakes, and it's all right. We human. But then to, you know, identify that you made a mistake and then work what you need to do to make that child better. Because I've come across parents that jack their kids up so, and until this day they'll still tell you, I know this is the best thing and do this, and even go with like the negative things that their kids are doing and the things that they know is only going to be damaging to their child. And it's kind of like, then you want to ask, okay, why is she all messed up, or why is he all messed up? Why does he keep, being in the same situation? And it's like, well, you won't even step up to the plate and say, all right, somewhere I went
I made a
wrong.
mistake. Right.
Right. Now
I'm
let's move
sorry.
and do things right, and don't continue to support the things that's wrong that your child is doing because it's your child. Because you see
Right.
that a lot, especially with mothers and sons. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, because
They try to make their son their husband. He not your boyfriend. Go find you a man.
I know one of
You
those.
messing it
Yeah.
up for somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, but one thing I always tell all my children, because I have a bunch of them, is that I'm proud of you. No matter what happened, no matter where they
You
came
got
from.
to.
And that means a
My
lot.
point is right now, we're breathing and I'm talking to you and I'm proud of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
No
That's
matter where you
beautiful.
came
Right.
from, because you will correct your own mistakes. Didn't he say that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When you make that mistake, You will find out what the mistake was made, and you'll correct it along the way. If
Right.
it happens again, you know that you corrected it, but now you got to correct it a little bit more.
You might got to do a little more work.
Just a little bit more work. But I
Yeah.
always tell them, no matter who they are, where they are, that I'm proud of you. Like I told Jazz when I just first got on here, I told her, I'm proud of you. I'm proud to
Right.
be your mama. I'm so proud of her and the family because I've been there, but it's okay. You can always grow. And
Yes.
you all have grown, not to knock you down from past, but I'm saying to the point of grown. I haven't gotten there to preach because that's not me. You understand what I'm saying? And I applaud you all, but I am a follower. I will not follow the man. And y'all have accomplished a lot. And once again, I haven't seen y'all or whatever the case may be. I'm glad we in tune because I really do miss you all. I really do.
We miss you too. Yeah, virtual
Aw,
hug.
ear hug.
Oh,
Still crazy
but
me, still crazy me.
that's how you gotta be. Look, life is better when you laugh and smile and enjoy because it's more than enough negativity out there, more than enough somebody trying to beat you down and tell you what you're doing wrong. So that's a beautiful thing, like you said, that you tell your kid, I'm proud of you. Because those things go a long way. And to get it from like a parent, that means all the difference. And we may not realize that, like, oh, they should already know. I say, I tell you that all. I remember my daughter had told me that one time. She was like, "Mom, you don't say I love you enough." I'm like, "Girl, I tell you all the time." She's like, "No, but it's not enough." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "All right, you know what? Okay, you need a little more I love you than your brother. I got you." Because every child is individual, and we
Different.
gotta
Yes.
Yeah.
parent them all,
Yes.
the same way, whether our biological kids or kids we took on, they all, different. And some of them require way more than the other. And my twins are complete opposite. I don't have to tell my son a day that I love him, and he knows that I love him. But his sister, okay, I got to put it on the board. I got to leave a note under her pillow. I got to tell, I
You
got,
gotta do
so,
the. You can't
yeah,
be the simple cheerleader. You gotta be the cheerleader that go overboard.
overboard, right? I got to
You
put on
gotta
my
hit the
t-shirt.
somersault.
Shauna's mom loves her right here.
That's powerful because when I was growing up, my mother never told us that she loved us. But I made it my business to make sure that when I had my own children, to tell them I love them, I'm proud of them. They're doing such great things in life. Stuff like that really matters the most. But when you don't have it, when you're young, you have to turn it around when you get older. Try to turn it around and do something different with your children. Because I make it my business home. I love them every day. They wake me up out of my sleep to kiss me goodbye. They're all grown.
Mhm.
Out of my sleep to wake me up and say, "Mom, I love you. I'm leaving for work." Yes. Every time they walk out the door, "I'm leaving, Mom. I love you." It's a beautiful thing.
Mhm.
It's
It
very
is.
important because you don't want your child to be out in this world looking for something that they could have just got in the house.
Come on.
Yes.
So
So true.
that's very important
Yes.
because that's what a lot of the people that we meet in these guys and they doing these crazy things and these fake friends, they're really battling something that they haven't been getting, which can come from at home. Love. Some of us
Right.
look for, you know, whatever it is, which is a lot of it has to do with how we were raised and what we felt like we were missing out on.
Right.
And that's
And that's
so
very.
important.
I was just gonna say that's very important because a lot of it. Medea said in her play, if you validate your child at home, they won't go outside looking for no validation. And that's whether you
Hello.
got a boy or a girl.
It doesn't
If
matter.
you tell
Boys, girls, the
right,
same way. Mhm.
right. If you tell them, especially with girls, I mean, I have 3 sons, but they little right now, so I can't really tell you that right now.
Girls are more
But
emotional, so I get it.
right,
I know
right.
I am.
You have girls. They be like, well, why was you with him? Oh, he told me I was pretty. Well, nobody
Mhm.
else told you we was pretty. And then they get into
Mhm.
these relationships and they get in dogged out. They get in treat in any kind of way because they don't believe that they're worth anything more. And my daughter gonna think she worth filet mignon, red lobster, the uh City Island, whoever else lobster, because I don't want her to think that she's above anyone, but at the same time, I don't want her to think that she's below anybody. I always tell
Exactly.
my children, treat people how you want to be treated. I tell my daughter she's beautiful, and because
Same.
I know what it feels like to not be confident in myself. And the thing that I want to share, especially to young parents, is that your child confidence come from you a lot of the time. Because if you walk around telling them they ugly, they don't look good, they breath stink all the time, they act just like their daddy or whatever the case may be, and you always saying something negative about, they're gonna have a negative view of themselves. And it's that much harder to overcome. I'm not saying, because there's always going to be an exception to the rule, but for a lot of people, the way that they view themselves is because of how they were talked to, how they were addressed. If you tell somebody they stupid long enough, they're gonna believe they stupid. And they could do stuff that you couldn't do if you studied for 3 hours, but because somebody drilled in them that they were stupid, they're not going to know anything better. It's a process now to get out of that thinking. So we have to be mindful with our children that we are really their first, um what is the word, they always telling the celebrities to be an
Their first
example,
role
role
models, their
models.
first
We
role
their
models,
first role
example.
model.
Yep.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree
But
with you
we want
more.
everybody else. Well, go watch somebody else. No, they watching you. They see you when nobody see you.
And they representing you when they leave your house and they out of
Yes.
here. Because the first thing was when a kid come, as a kid going to someone else's house and you jump on the couch, they like, your mama didn't teach you not to jump on my couch, like it follows you
Yeah, but
everywhere
they
you
might be
go.
free. They might be allowed to jump on my couch. Maybe I could buy another one. Maybe I don't care.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It depends on
Right,
what couch we
guys?
jumping. It depends on what couch we jumping on.
Right. I might got
You know
I
what I
might got
mean?
a sitting room where they not allowed in the sitting room.
Kids
Tiffany,
gonna
don't
They
be
not
start with
allowed
these
on my
kids.
good
couches
furniture.
because
Yeah,
somebody
kids
broke my
gonna be
couch already.
kids though. What we supposed to do?
Right, right. And I have boys, and my boys, I have twins, they're two, and I have an 8-year-old,
They
and my
so
boys
cute.
is rough. The twins be dragging each other down, and I just be
Uh,
like, oh, Jesus.
oh Lord,
They need a
it's a
yard.
wrestling match going on over there.
Yes, yes. But if my children, when my son went to school, I've never gotten a bad report. But because I love on him, because I show him and try to be, a good example for him. Not that you're gonna always get it right, but that's why it's important how you were saying to apologize. Because then they know that everybody makes mistakes. Because then you're gonna raise somebody who is going to be a perfectionist to the point of they can't do nothing wrong. They having breakdowns because they got an A and not an A plus. Nobody's gonna get it right all the time. And you showing them that even as an adult that you make mistakes and willing to come to their level and say, I'm sorry, that was my bad. I've been apologizing to Micah since he was like 2 weeks old. Cause like the lady was saying earlier, being a parent don't come with no manual. Even if you had a good parent, there were still things that they did in the best of them that hurt you, that wasn't right for you, because you still learning how to navigate being a parent. You're learning how to navigate different personalities. Because like Jazz was saying, her twins are different, but even her baby boy, Jeremiah, is different. And then she has a daughter that she adopted, and she takes in foster care kids. And all them kids is different. So she's trying to make sure that she's meeting all of their needs. So she continuously is changing in her delivery from this one to the next one, to this one to the next one, because she want to make sure that they're getting the information that they need from her, whether it's love, whether it's discipline, whether it's support, whatever it is. She got to modify herself, change clothes real quick so that she can feel that need for them.
Right. Yep. As parents, we wear many hats.
Yes.
I know we've been doing a lot of talking. Have we been working our boys? And I got Elder
I
Rob,
cut my stuff out.
you cut your stuff out.
So on the next Zoom, I will be board ready. I just gotta get my supplies and get my
Supplies,
mind,
yeah,
everything
so-
cleared. It's a little cloudy up in here, but I'm working
Yeah. So
on it.
no, make it, and then we gonna go over it on the
Yes.
next time.
My
Mine's
homework.
is done. I was over here cutting and gluing, cutting and gluing. I saw
Girl, they stole
Jasmine
my
on
glue.
the computer. Did you get it together, Jasmine?
She trying.
See, look that.
Yeah, it's coming together.
I saw you cutting out, Lady Gibbs.
Huh?
I said, yeah, I saw you working on. I saw Lady Gibbs cutting.
Yeah, I was cutting, but they stole my glue, so I can't glue nothing down. I can show you my pictures. I'll show you my pictures.
What pictures you got?
Hold on.
Elder Robin, what
So
pictures?
I made some stuff. So I put health. I want my mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health to be good. This the vehicle that I want.
Hey, I'm riding in there with you. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, girl. I'm going back to school, so I have my PhD loading.
Okay, nice.
This is my logo. Well, you can't really see it, but it says Just Tiffany. And it says faith, family, food, and fashion. Yeah. And I have, this is stuff that I made this morning. I'm not in competition with no one. I have no desire to play the game of being better than anyone. I am simply trying to be a better person, be better than the person I was yesterday. Then I just got some words: faith, confidence, family, glow up.
Self-affirmations, yes. Come on.
Yes, beauty, happy days. Give yourself. I gotta find some words to put with that. Style, back to me, farewell, my style living. I just cut out a bunch of words out the magazine.
And I can't fit much on here because I know these things printed out so big.
Let me see how
y'all can see. Look, I got a scale because I gotta get some balance in my life. Hallelujah.
Oh,
wow. Yay.
I work too much.
Professional vision
Right.
board over
It's the
there.
biggest thing. I need some balance.
I like
Yes.
it.
Right. And then I got the road with no boundaries. So it's just basically saying like and you see no limits next to it. So I just put that to basically represent like it's right, no limits soldier. There's no limits to what I can achieve, what I want to do. There's no boundaries. I put myself in a box. So once I put the boundaries. So if I put boundaries, that's because I put them in place, not because God put them in place. And then I got the money over here with the arrow because my coins is going up. And next year I don't care what nobody say. I'm declaring a decree and my coins gonna go up. So
my ponytail ain't moving today for you.
And then I got a globe on there because I'm believing that internationally I'm going to be going to help people. It's not going to just be local. I'll go international and help people all around the world, all shapes, all colors, all sizes. That's what I feel like nobody is exempt. I think we want to help one another all over the place. And then I got a cup over here. I'm going to read it, then I hold it up. It says, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. Yeah, I gotta tell myself that all the time.
I love that.
because I'm always putting myself last and giving, pouring out, pouring out. And it's like, how can you pour from an empty cup if you never refilling yourself? If you never taking the time out for people to pour
True.
into you, not taking out time to take care of yourself, eventually you're gonna go bankrupt. Not money wise, but you know what I mean. Then what else I got on the top? Oh, it says self-care is not selfish up there. Oh, and elevation next to it. Because I'm believing God is gonna elevate me in this season. In whatever area, I'm even gonna go up a notch and continue to go up. And then I just got my outreach ministry logo in there because there's just so many things that and next year I want to do with the youth, with the women, with the men, just period, with the homeless and just being informative. If people need to be connected with food stamps, if people need to be connected with condoms for safe sex or whatever, it's just ministry outside the building. Outreach is helping people meet whatever their need is. And then I just got little stickers with words that says like believe in yourself, trust yourself. A lot of times we doubt ourselves as women. And it's just like a reminder to be like, hey, trust yourself, trust what you think and believe in, there's pain, but there's also hope. So that there's just two sides of a coin. And then I couldn't find my image. I had printed out something with total wellness. It's like I want every aspect of my life to be well. Like how Lady G had mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, even intellectually, all the areas. A lot of times we're focused on one area more than the other. But I'm looking for the total wellness coming in this year.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Jocelyn, you want to tell us
It's some
about
more
yours?
stuff I want to put on mine.
Only if you want to.
Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. I'm like just finishing
Elder
it.
Robin, we ain't let you get away either. Even if you ain't cut the pictures out, you gotta tell us about your goals and stuff.
Nah, I got you. Okay.
Y'all gonna
Mine
back
is
up off me,
more like
Poppy.
long term. So let me turn it around. Damn, how to turn it around? Can you see it?
Yes. I think
Okay.
I see a cap.
Yes. So I'm studying early childhood development, and I want
Okay.
to earn my diploma in that, and then
Yeah.
open my own daycare.
Okay.
Nice.
I want to travel the world, of course, family
Yes.
first.
I'm coming with you.
I want to be healthy, physically fit. I'm gonna eat better, everything. I currently do yoga, so I just wanna become better at that. I want to retire at 50 years old.
Amen.
Nice.
I want to be a homeowner. I'm kind of like an introvert, so I do want to eventually become an extrovert.
Okay.
I want to be a humanitarian.
Yeah.
I want to be financially free
Hallelujah.
and fearful, and I want to be present. I want to master being present and not living, in the future or in the past. I want to enjoy
Right, in the moment.
the presence, yes. And I want to have a greenhouse eventually. So that's what I got so far.
Okay, well, I'm help you with the greenhouse because I don't want to be a gardener, but I want to put some plants in there.
Right. Nice.
Yeah, it's coming. It's
Come on.
coming.
Yeah, and then you can always add, subtract, multiply.
Yep.
Increase.
Yes, good job, lady. So far, still good. I love it. Come on, Elder Robin, talk to us.
Do I have to? No, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am. In the name of Jesus, hallelujah.
My aspirational goals are I want to be able to exercise next year. For the past year, I haven't been able to properly exercise. It was nice to exercise without, losing your breath. Self-love for myself more, doing
Yes.
things for myself. um, like I said, I do so much for my kids over here. I'm just now starting to do more for myself now. Um, uh, I have my dream home set out for years now. Y'all may laugh at me, but this is what I've been telling my kids for the past year. I have this tendency to watch this certain show on TV about tiny homes. Yes, I do. I want one. I don't have to
Girl,
pay no
wherever you want to
mortgage.
live in.
I don't have to pay no mortgage. I have a nice piece of land. My home is there. It's comfortable for me. It's suitable for me. And yes, that is my dream, and I'm going to accomplish it. My kids are laughing at me
If
like, you big
that's what
cuss the
you
whole,
want,
but that's all right.
we is
And less
supporting you.
cleaning.
That's
Just
what I've been dreaming about
just
for years. I kept saying, I want one.
just make sure that when I come visit that I got headspace.
Oh yeah, most
That's all.
definitely. You watch
That's
the
all.
show? Yeah. Um, I really want to go on a cruise. I've been asking for this for
Ooh.
years.
Yes. We
And I
gotta
don't mean
go.
for a little bit of years. I'm asking, this is my big dream to go on a
Jasmine could
cruise.
help you with that.
Savannah, get the door.
She has a
Cruise.
good travel agent.
I want to go on a cruise. I'm sorry. Somebody's knocking at my door.
Your dog want to go on a cruise with you.
No, she can sit right here. She's a spoiled brat. Yes, my dream go on a cruise and get financially comfortable. I don't want to be rich, but I want to be comfortable because I really want to. I know, it's Simone, She gets excited. Financially comfortable. I don't want to be rich or anything like that. Just comfortable enough to, clear some debts. I'm not that much in debt. Thank you, Jesus. I want to be able to, take care of the church. Yes, it's been my dream for years. Make sure the church is where it needs to be at, not fully, but just enough. Enough where I don't have to pay too many bills and I'm living comfortably. Looking for love. God knows I want to find somebody to love me and respect me because that's what I deserve in life.
Amen.
Come on,
That's
you
it.
deserve it.
And travel does said travel the world. Travel the world.
Yeah, everybody want to
She
travel,
whispering
so
like travel the world.
I
Travel the
feel.
world.
And a little birdie told me Jasmine's good with planning trips.
All
So,
right now. Yeah, that's what I
Jasmine,
want to do
we about
too.
to give you look.
I want to go out
We about
more.
to give her this task, Jasmine. We got to be the traveling team. I
I
don't know what y'all
Oh,
got
one
to
more
do.
thing. One more thing. I want to dance. I love to dance. I used to love to dance. But being in my condition, I'm able to do it as much as I want to. But I like to get my
All right.
boogie on. I want to get my
Okay.
boogie back. Look at these
Uh-oh.
clowns. No, I
She gonna
like to
get her
dance.
boogie on.
I want to get my boogie on. I want to be able to move. And my prayer, Brother Prayers, does know that this year coming in, they'll finally put me on the list for 2 brand new ones, and it don't take long.
We thank God because we've been waiting for that for the longest.
Yes,
Amen.
ma'am.
And we're gonna be praying get them 2 lungs, that surgery go well. God got you.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen to that. Amen.
You want to tell us anything about your goals, Amber? It's all right if you don't got the board. If you want to just talk about some.
I don't have my board, but I got my notebook.
Oh, always ready.
Hello. Like I said, I had a day, I had a week, so my mind is really cloudy and not where it should be. But my goals, my main goal is self-care at this moment in time is self-care. um, that's what I'm really focusing on, not material things and feeling like something, else is gonna make it better, I have to start with myself first. So that's my goal, to focus on me more.
Nice. Yeah.
And my house, my backyard, my dogs, more kids, husband, love, those things. But
It's
right
coming.
now it's just me.
Right. And that's the right order. Because before you can get with anybody else, you got to get you together first. And
Exactly.
we talk about that all the time too. Like we got to get us together before we think we could go on and then now connect and become one with somebody else. Because it's just gonna be a hot
Yeah,
mess.
you got to heal before you seal the deal.
That's right.
Well, oh, I like that. Heal before you
I
seal.
like that
Hey,
too.
Make space.
I'm gonna have to write that down in my notebook.
right. Put it
Look at that every day, like motivation.
I'm gonna come
Motivation.
up with a little rhyme for people who need to make space.
Yes, I love
are
it.
you out there directly telling me something? I'm gonna make space. All right. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. All right.
I'm
So that's
giving you
awesome
time.
goals. Every everybody has some great goals. We about to close out. I don't see no comments on Facebook, so we good. Anybody want
Oh, the only
any?
thing I saw was Rhonda wants you to make her a shirt with the cup, I think she said.
Oh, she want me to put the cup on the shirt. All right,
I
I
think
got it.
so.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see nothing on mine, but I'm not too
I don't,
internet
it wasn't
savvy.
no questions that I saw. It was just more of like,
Comments.
my phone about to die, so it ain't gonna act right now. Yeah, I don't see any questions though. If you
Oh,
had
so we good. You done froze up.
any questions and we didn't get us, reach out to us. Um, and we'll be more than happy to answer them.
Answer the questions. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. Next Tuesday is the men. So if you know any males that you think could benefit that want to join, let them know. Ladies, we'll be back in 2 weeks, just enjoying ourselves and talking. And if anyone wants to share their board at that time, it's fine. If they don't want to, we just be here supporting one another. And then, of course, if you need us in between, feel free, like Tiffany said, to reach out to one of us. Amen. And thanks for each and every one of you from joining us. We have a good time. Love all you guys.
Thank you so
Elder
much for
Robin, you
having
not
me.
out
It
of
was
it.
nice meeting you, everyone. See you again.
Bless you, Raising ladies. Yes, 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 yes. All.
Thank
Jasmine, I
you.
hope you
Thank
don't think we
you.
crazy.
Not at all. I enjoyed it.
We just have fun. Elder Robin, you want to close this out in prayer?
Hallelujah.
Yeah, there
She
you
thought she
go,
was
right?
getting away today. She thought she was getting
Yeah,
away.
I thought I was
She like,
skipping road.
I think, hold on, because Rhonda come on. She might have a question. Let's see, Lord, what Rhonda must have said she had to tell us something.
Hi,
Hey.
Hi, Rhonda. Oh, she connecting audio. She can't hear us.
Rhonda.
Hi,
There she go.
Rhonda. The queen has
I,
arrived, guys. Hey. Her audio is connected. Oh, you got all right. There you
hey,
go.
Yeah,
Rhonda's in the
I
house.
couldn't hear nothing. That's why I'm like,
Yeah, well, I was like, the queen has arrived, and everybody's like, "Hi,
Yeah,
Rhonda."
Hey,
hi, Rhonda.
yeah,
Rhonda.
I couldn't hear nothing. That's why I'm like, technology.
So we saw you coming on. I didn't know if you wanted to say anything or before Elder Robin pray us out.
No, no, no. Mm-mm.
Good. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's good to see you.
Yes.
I
Yes,
know.
darling.
Yes.
Here, hey, I'm alive.
Looking
I'm
beautiful.
And we making
Our
our own
Christmas mail.
version of the girls trip. Jasmine's gonna put it together. So
yeah,
we
because
have
we could do whatever. Like we can really rock that. Like, I get it. And
Just don't be
Jackson is
acting
very
like Tiffany
creative.
Haddish.
yes, put
What
it
she
together.
said?
We it, It has to involve a cruise though, because Elder Robin has to go on a cruise. So we can drive somewhere, then we gotta get on a cruise and we can do whatever. Fly
No,
somewhere
but
to
if we
sight.
do the cruise, Jasmine could plan the activities because she's good at that. I'm good at it, but she's good at
I
it too.
won.
So she could plan the activities, and I'm gonna go along and just add any help that she needs.
Yep,
Okay.
whatever you need us to do. And she's a good planner, trip planner, party
That's
planner, all
why
that
I
planner.
really
So you just
organized.
tell us if we follow along.
Once
Okay.
she tell me, I'll piggyback off of whatever she say.
And
Okay.
Amber, you coming. We ain't playing with you. You coming.
Even though I gotta drag you, girl, don't make me drive to the Bronx. You know I'm on the highway.
Yep, I know where she
Girl,
live.
I'm
We can go and get
coming.
her.
Jocelyn Planet girl, I'm coming. Let me know. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I love to pack a bag.
All right
I love
now.
to
Yeah.
pack a bag.
Oh, so you're a good packer.
I'm I'm not, but I'm getting there. I just like the traveling part.
Oh,
Part.
okay.
You
So
know,
we going
it's a little, yeah.
all right, so
I
we
love it.
all need it. We going somewhere because my passport is blank. Look,
Girl,
I
mine
got
too.
stamps. I don't think I got enough stamps. I said, shoot. I didn't slack. I've been slacking.
I ain't got no stamps on mine, so
Need
I ain't
to
never
get
trust
stamped
nobody.
up. I'm trying to get
I
stamped
The
up
said,
only
you know,
place out the country I've
and
been is
flued out.
Canada. So
Me
That's all
too.
you want to be in the Canada. See, we
I want
got to
in
go.
Canada.
This is
wait,
sad.
Betty Gibbs, you ain't been in
Jasmine go
Canada?
all over, so we ain't even asking her about her stamp. We got to catch up. She gonna teach us.
I
She
said
gonna
out of
teach
the
us.
country. That's the only place out of the country I've been is to Canada.
Okay, so
And
when
And I
all
just went
passes
there.
going somewhere. And I don't care if I gotta pay we're gonna get you a babysitter, we're gonna pay Mother Amber, we're gonna
There
get it
you go.
together. Going
She's talking about me. I was saying the same thing
Oh,
about her.
I love the kids now. Send them on.
no, her
Yeah.
mother, Amber, her
Her
mother
mother
name is
name
My
is Amber.
Amber.
mother's name is Amber.
Oh,
That's what I
Yeah.
said. She
cute.
gonna we gonna leave
But I
because
love the kids for
you on
real
a
though
trip. You
too. I guess
can't
it's an
babysit.
Amber
You gonna
thing
be
because
on
I
a
love the
trip.
kids.
Look,
Yeah, no, that's okay. So that's gonna be on my goal thing because I have a vision board and my goal, Lady
Let me put my
Gibbs,
pen down so I
you
can.
on that vision board and we're gonna take you somewhere. I don't know where.
Girl,
I don't even care if it's
I
30
showed you
minutes
my
of
thing.
Pocono. What it say?
You see my
on
thing
the road
on
again.
the road
All right,
again.
we
I'm
could book a
going
villa. We
There
could
you
pop
go.
somewhere
popcorn and watch movies
without
and
these chairs.
That sounds good too.
Yeah, because I
That
always
sounds great.
vacation with them, and I know we have to go. We gotta go do something.
yeah, no, that's already it's a given. That's it, Lady Gibbs. You gotta go somewhere. You gotta
So
go
we
somewhere.
gonna be in contact with our coordinator,
No, that's not my
Jasmine.
only. I done been to Florida. I done been other places,
Yeah, but
but
when is
I
the
ain't been
last
out
time
the
you
country.
traveled
No,
without the
without the
children?
kids. We talking about
Oh,
without the
so
kids.
okay. So the first time I've ever been anywhere without my kids or my husband was in November. I went with Lady Cam
But that was
for
a
two
churchy
days.
event.
I don't know if it was necessarily churchy though. I
Okay,
mean,
look,
we
Okay.
had a
you
house.
can
We
in that you can go like to the spa.
so
You
what
can
I'm
go to
supposed to
the
be
pool.
doing? Girls going wild.
Wait, hold on.
No, ain't no
I
girls going wild, but you need to go to the pool, you need to go to the spa, or you could sleep